mentioned last time, I've actually been going through my DVD collection and watching movies that I've not had chance to watch yet, or new ones, etc. And the biggest surprise of the bunch that I've watched is Downfall, aka Der Untergang. I do not speak German, so forgive me in this bit of the review if I do not pronounce anything particularly right, because I never took German, and the most I know about German is, you know, stuff I've watched in like the X-Files episode Triangle, etc. So that's where my that's where my learning comes from. But this I'd actually never heard of. It was only because I was watching, it was a behind the scenes of NCIS kind of round table chat between the cast members, and the great David McCallum, who plays Ducky in NCIS, and of course is famous in the past for The Man from U.N.C.L.E., etc. He mentioned it, I can't remember the context he mentioned it in, but he and Cote de Pablo, who plays Zira in NCIS, briefly mentioned it and said how great it was, and how you know, kind of soul stirring it was. So I spotted this in a sale, and allhailplay.com, but we'll get to that in a second. Spotted this in a sale for like $3.99, and well, I'll try it out. I had been looking to get it for a while but couldn't afford it, so when I saw it in sale I was like, okay then. And what it is it tells the story of the last few days of Hitler, as they, you know, as the Nazis retreated to the Grand Bunker, and what happened down there. And it is all in German with English subtitles. Now I have to admit, I have never watched a foreign film because, and I don't know if it's because of my eyesight, but I have serious problem like keeping up with the subtitles and being able to focus on both the movie and the subtitles at the same time. So I've never really properly sat down and watched a foreign movie. So, you know, I know some people think, oh, you're stereotyped in your viewing and that, but I really don't have any issue in it. I really don't have much interest in watching a foreign film that I don't understand. So, but I got this, and how do I put this? It is awesome. There are no words to describe this movie other than just awesomeness on the topmost level. It's, I mean, Bruno Ganz plays Hitler, and he's just, I can't imagine anybody in this in the role, because he just does it so brilliantly. It follows the story of, again, apologies for pronunciations of names, etc., but it follows the story of, it primarily follows Trode Young, who was Hitler's chosen secretary, and it's her, you know, as she watches everything that happens. And again, it's following, it says Berlin is being taken over by the Russians. But I mean, it's excellently directed, it's brilliantly acted, and just the effects. And I don't know what kind of budget they were working with when they did this, but it is just, it is stirring, it is emotional, it is horrifying. But at the same time, although there's a horrifying issue, we're not talking about, you know, you're Saving Private Ryan where it's blood and guts and everything everywhere. There's actually very little sign of blood. It's what's inferred that just, you know, the killing and stuff. It's what's inferred that really stirs up. So you really don't need all those dodgy makeup effects and everything. Nevertheless, it's excellently done in that sense. I have never been, I mean, what is excellent is it's not, the way it's written and directed, they don't try and portray a biased view. They don't go, you know, either, oh, the Germans, the Nazis were really, really bad, hate them, hate them, hate them. But they don't go, oh, this is what they went through, feel sympathetic towards. It's a very, you know, in the middle, point of view, and you don't have to feel as if you're being forced to feel one way or the other. You know, you get some movies, say like with the with prisoners and stuff, and you go, oh, they're so hard treated. Actually, I feel sorry, despite the fact that they've killed this many people. Let's feel sorry for them. But again, like I say, you're not doing you're bad, you should hate them, this is really evil, this and the other. The kids in it, I mean, there's a kid in it playing the role of Peter, who's a Nazi youth member, and his role in it is excellent. Just the action, and it's really well played. And of course as well, the kids playing the children of oh, I can't remember his first name, Goebbels. There, and what I didn't know this happened, but and I don't want to say because I don't want to ruin it for you, but what the Goebbels decided to do to their kids to stop them living in a world where the Nazi reign wasn't, you know, a future where the Nazis weren't taking over, was horrible, honestly. So I have never, I mean, the thing is, at the end of the day, is I can't imagine it, you know, I say about it being done in German, but I can't imagine it being done in English. Honestly, I have so many issues with, say like Valkyrie. Of course, you know, it's supposed to be a German, you know, it's on the German side, and then you've got an American playing like this German character, and you have to say, but the guy is supposed to be German. It doesn't seem right in him standing there going, hi, I think Hitler should be killed. Well, that's nice, but you know, there are actually people in the other countries saying that already. But no, my point is that this would not work in English, I don't think. Certainly, you know, not redone. It makes, it gives it that authenticity for it to be done in German. So definitely, my only issue with it would be the subtitling, the closed captioning. It was very well done, it wasn't that, but what I did take issue with is I think they should have two versions, the for hearing impaired and the normal just translation of the German, because I got so annoyed when, say, there was this poignant moment where there was just music playing, and in brackets it come up on the screen saying music, or screams of agony, screams of pain, screams of fear, etc. It's like, I can hear that. I don't need to be told that. So that really, it kind of got distracting at that point. So I really think they should have the hard of hearing version, closed captioning, and the normal translation version. But other than that, I really cannot recommend that movie enough. I just come away going, wow, wow, that is really, it was the biggest surprise, best evening. It's about, it's just over, it's like 2.5 hours long, and it was worth every minute. So, Downfall, definitely recommend. It's 15 rated, to anybody who's interested in war movies and hasn't seen this yet. So,